We're back. A huge thanks to everybody who watched yesterday's video, left a comment, liked the video, watched on TikTok as well. Been uploading a lot to TikTok too. So yeah, we were here yesterday for Celtic versus Aberdeen. Celtic won 6-0 in quite an unexpected turn of events against a really good Aberdeen side this season. And it'll be Celtic in the final against either Rangers or Motherwell. Motherwell having a pretty good season with Stuart Kettlewell at the helm. The inconsistencies of the teams from like 4th to about 9th or 10th is kind of wild in the Premiership, so you never quite know how teams start versus how they'll finish in the league. But right now it's looking pretty good for Motherwell. And they play Rangers, who are having a pretty poor season by their high standards. After a recent loss against Aberdeen in the league, they lost against Celtic, they've lost against Kilmarnock. They're going to really have to hang their hat on some of the cup competitions, and so it's imperative that Rangers get the win today. There's been a lot of talk about Philippe Clement, boardroom issues, player selection, so yeah, there's a lot of talking points at Rangers this season. The fact that they've played a lot of games here at Hampden already. Of course, we were actually at a League Cup game that they played at Hampden Park. No, not a neutral one, because we're at the semi-final stage now. It was obviously when Ibrox was getting developed and this happened. Yeah, that obviously went far and wide, the whole celebrating with the fans after a win against St Johnstone. But I think what Philippe Clement was trying to do was just bring some connection back to the fans and the players. How was the season going from a Rangers perspective?
I mean, it's obviously not going the best, but yeah, let's keep some faith and see what happens today. Hopefully this will be a kick on. We need to get to at least like some sort of silverware. I
suppose that's bare minimum, right?
I don't know, 9 points behind Celtic and Aberdeen. It's not the best start, but let's get to a final and have something to hopefully cheer about this.
And if you were Philippe Clement, what are some of the changes that you'd have maybe made throughout the season, just like team selection wise?
I mean, give Dez a rest. I think he's I don't think he's the man for the job right now. You know, put Jamie in the centre instead of out the wing like you did against Aberdeen. And
they play long ball games sometimes. I don't see why they don't play 2 up front. Stick Igamami and Dessers on, just see what happens.
See what happens, yeah. But hopefully it changes and we can kick on. Hopefully this gives a wee boost to the team and the fans, because we need something. But yeah, I just
would a good season now just be a trophy, maybe a double, run in Europe? What would be a trophy
good? And yeah, see what happens in January, maybe take some players in, see what happens with the manager. I mean, it's not just the manager, it's the boardroom, it's everything, but let's see what happens.
Are you still behind Big Phil? Hard to say.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say. I just don't know what he's playing at, and you think he changes the team every week. I think he just give the same 11 a few times. Diomande taking him out this team for Aberdeen wasn't the right choice, but let's see what happens.
And score for today, what do you reckon?
2-1 Rangers. We need to win at least.
What would you change if you were Philippe Clement?
I reckon I'd probably I kind of want Dessers' drop.
3-1 Rangers.
3-1.
I'm saying 3-0.
3-0.
I'll say 2-1.
First Motherwell fan I've bumped into so far today.
That's great.
How are you feeling under Kettlewell this season?
Great. Got the best young player in Scotland.
Lennon Miller, yeah. Talk to me about him. How far is he going to go, do you reckon?
Brilliant. He'll go as high as he wants to go.
So his contract runs out at the end of this season, is that right?
Yeah.
So where do you think he would? Do you think he'll stay for another year or two?
I hope he
get more
doesn't stay in Scotland, because he'll end up with Rangers or Rangers. Celtic probably.
Do you see him maybe going over to Italy? Obviously Lewis Ferguson's gone more.
Hopefully that means Mull will get more money.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. And for today you're playing Rangers, who aren't in the best of form. Are you confident?
50-50, we've got a chance.
Talk to me about the last few weeks as a Rangers fan. How's it been?
Up and down, Sam, very up and down. Last Sunday against St Mirren was a grind, but I always give them a wee bit of time after Thursday night. I think you just need to get the points. Thursday night against Stoya, or Thursday night game against Stoya was good. Played well, scored some good goals, and then it was Wednesday night.
And what would a good season look like for you now? What is your idea from right now to the end of the season? What would you love to see?
I mean, picking up a couple of trophies in terms of, I don't think they've got enough to win the league, because I don't think they've got enough striker-wise to win the league.
Because Rangers still haven't won a double since coming back from
it's been a long time.
Yeah.
So a couple of trophies. Second place has got to be, Sam. It's got to be second. I mean, third would be a disaster.
Fellow groundhopper, you were at Carlisle Wigan yesterday.
Yes.
But today it's Rangers Motherwell. You'll be in the Motherwell end.
Yes.
Talk to me about Lennon Miller. How excited are you to watch him?
Lennon Miller's just another young talent. He's incredible.
He's going to captain the team today, isn't he?
Captain the team, yeah.
Who's going to win today?
Rangers.
And what's the score going to be?
3.
And who's your favourite Rangers player?
Jack.
Jack Butland.
Show me your book.
Right, so what's in here then? What's inside? You've met him. Wow. Cool, and then he's on the back of this, right?
Tell Sam the song. Hey, go sing it. Go. I gotta go.
Well, you can do it, mate. You tell the people.
Did you already do it right? Let me figure. Let me make sure I get both of their names. So it's Adam and sorry, let me show you. Adam and Toby from Livingston. There we go.
So shout out to them. You were with them yesterday and they want to shout out, yeah?
Yeah,
Adam and Toby.
Yeah, Adam and Toby.
Bang. Gogsy, how are we feeling going into today?
Quietly confident. You know, I think you can draw a lot of parallels to the last time we beat Rangers in the semi-final. Like last time we were fourth in the league and we had 16 points, and that's the same case here. Also, Caixinha was on a sugary peg then, and you could definitely say Clemong's
hanging by a thread, you think, yeah?
Like this could be his last game.
I've still spoken to a lot of Rangers fans who are still behind him, some that aren't. I feel a bit sorry for him in a way.
Well, that's the thing, like he couldn't really do too much in the transfer window just passed.
And he's in the firing line, there's no boardroom, he gets all the questions.
But that's a Rangers problem.
It is, but he's having to face it, I suppose, isn't he? Like,
yeah,
he's the first team manager and he's asking questions.
That's the nature of it, though. That's the Glasgow fishbowl, because there's so much pressure on any manager to take the Celtic or Rangers job.
But talk to me about Lennon Miller.
I love him. Like he's fantastic to be playing 53 matches at the age of 18. Like when I was 18, I was getting drunk all the time, seeing Motherwell play. But no, I'm really looking forward to today. It would mean the world to me if we win. It would mean more if we won today than the two semi-finals previously in 17-18, because I'm here with my fiance, and to spend a day like that with her, it means the world to me.
We might be getting another delay here, a little bit like yesterday. Yeah, this is actually worse than yesterday. Not quite a 13-minute delay today, 5 minutes only, but yeah, we have kicked off now. It does feel weird being here at a Cup semi-final, League Cup semi-final. Seeing so many empty seats. Oh, those celebrations were wild. Was it Halliday? That was fine, it was the ball over. I don't know if he was offside. Yeah, it wasn't the goal, he was well on. It's the ball over. There we go. Wild celebrations. Rangers, I would say, have been the better side. They've created a few half chances and things, but if you don't score your chances, then there's always a chance the other team can score first. And that's what's happened here, potentially. We're still waiting, obviously. These things take forever. It's been given. Things go from bad to worse for Rangers. Rangers 0, Motherwell 1. And it's Halliday, of all people. The man who probably loves Rangers more than anyone in this entire stadium. Motherwell. Oh, Motherwell. Oh. The Rangers fans are starting to boo 38 minutes in here. Dess has just missed a great chance. He's not got up yet. Just seen the replays on these screens of the Dessers miss. It was pretty bad. He's still down injured. Could be one of them where you just pretend to be injured. It was such a bad miss. But that just sums up Rangers, the lack of quality in attacking areas. They've not been good all season, obviously. There's some terrible results. And they just don't look like scoring. The lack of connection, the lack of chemistry. But we've got to give credit to Motherwell. They've defended well, they've made it hard for Rangers. What have you thought of this?
Mate, this is mad. Look at these Motherwell fans, are loving it.
The celebration when they scored was unbelievable.
I'm sorry for these Rangers fans. I mean, to see Celtic doing so well and for them to be crumbling so much.
They travel far and wide, don't they, in their numbers, and this season it's been awful for them.
We've seen it together and it's a lot for them to take in. But hopefully we get a goal second half and it makes it a bit more of a game, because I think Rangers are very, very poor. They will have to.
Half time. Dessers finally has a goal. There we go, Dessers has his goal. He's missed a few chances today, but he just couldn't miss that one. Tav's just missed a great chance. He's on his heels, came to him, and he's just kind of like spooned it over the bar. But Rangers getting on top in the second half. It's a man I've not seen for a while. Danilo's coming on. As is Sterling. Dessers off. Scored today, but his form's been pretty poor the last few weeks, Dessers. And Tav's coming off as well. Interesting.
Thank you very much, everybody.
There's Rami with the goal. Thought he'd taken it a little bit too far, but yeah, he just finished it off the defender, flicks it up over the keeper after a bit of a breakaway from Rangers, and they're 2-1 up now. Probably deserved after the second half, to be honest. Yeah, quite honestly, there's not been a huge amount of quality in this game, especially in the second half from Motherwell going forward. They haven't created too much. I think they were probably happy to try and keep their 1-0 score, but Rangers made it 1-1 and then Motherwell found it hard to get out. That's the Rangers fans singing Andy Halliday, by the way. And that's full time. The final of the League Cup will be Celtic versus Rangers. Hit the like button if you want me to cover that game on this channel.
And the official Premier Sports man of the match for this afternoon is Rangers Václav Černý.
The League Cup final. The bad news is
definitely a great atmosphere. The fans that travelled, thankful for. It's just obviously a disappointing result.
Yeah, what do you think you could have done differently in the second half? You were 1-0 up at half time.
Yeah, I thought we did really well in the first half. We played a lot more, started going a little bit more direct, and I think we should have trusted ourselves a bit more on the ball and caused them a few more problems.
Happy to score, to help the team with this goal, and how I told before, important to win the semi-final. Yes.
Team showed good recovery in the second half to come back and win that after a difficult first half. What do you think that says for the team?
Yeah, that showed that 90 minutes we believe we know our qualities, and I think the first half they didn't have any chances. Even the second half, maybe at the goal when they scored, he was not there, but second half we showed our quality and we scored nice goals.
Captain in the side at Hampden Park, how was that for you today?
Yeah, obviously personally a proud moment, but overall really disappointed not to come away with the final.
How have the last few years been for you, from kind of breaking into the Motherwell team to having big days like today?
Yeah, they've been brilliant. Enjoyed every single minute of it, and today was another one of them.
And what was it like going up against some of the Rangers players today? Because you were 1-0 up at half time, but second half you didn't quite get into the game maybe as much.
Yeah, first half I thought we were really good. Created maybe not as many chances as we wanted, but we go in at 1-0, and then the early goal in the second half kind of kills us, and a good team like Rangers are going to punish you for mistakes.
And how good were the fans? They were there right to the end, weren't they?
Yeah, they were brilliant. We knew they were going to turn up in the numbers, and they did, and backed us all the way.
Oh, look at this, Hampden at night with the lights off. What a cool guy, Lennon Miller. Really cool to interview him. He's going to go very, very far in this game. I can't wait to see what his career holds after captaining Motherwell here today. Will he captain Scotland here at Hampden one day? Who knows? Maybe. But yeah, Rangers got the job done in the end. It wasn't a classic performance from them by any stretch of the imagination, but they got it done, and they'll be in the final against Celtic. Motherwell unlucky today not to have got more out of the game. Didn't really pose much of a threat in the second half, but they're having a good season in the league, and maybe they can push for the European spots and get back into Europe. Their fans today made a really good noise, as did the Rangers fans that came up in that section over there, the Rangers end, and then obviously the Celtic end. It'll be Rangers v Celtic in the final, like we say. So yeah, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. Hit that like button if you want me to go to that game, and please can you watch one of the videos that is on screen right now. Really helps my channel if you can go from one video to another. It's Sunday night. Please binge 1 or 2 more videos of mine if you got a spare few hours. Thank you so much for all the support, and goodbye.